Hello my lovelies. So today I've just filmed this look and you have seen it. Just to let you know that I'm feeling much better. As the last week progressed, I felt a bit better. Your comments really helped me. It's nice to see that I'm not the only one that feels this way. So yes, I've been a bit happier, and now what I think I'm going to do is I will take my wig off and I might work out. So I haven't worked out just before, my last few workouts were just before Christmas, just before they locked us down again, and I haven't done anything since. I've never been without gym for so long. And yes, I can do it at home, but I am very lazy and so hard to be motivated. We actually have we have a whole stand, I will insert the little video here, whole stand of dumbbells, and they were always sitting in our garden with a cover, because remember earlier on last year in a lockdown we were working out in a garden. So then it got really cold and raining, so you obviously couldn't do it in a garden. So we thought we'd bring it in a house into our living room so we can see it, and we'll do some working out. I'm talking about me and Paul. And of course we just sit there every night looking at it, thinking, my workout tomorrow, and we haven't touched it once. Max actually started doing it because he sees it every day. So before dinner, he goes and does even 15-20 minutes of doing some weight. So he's putting us to shame. And I thought I will do something today. I think what puts me off is when I think of workout session, I think of it like the one that I do at the gym with my personal trainer. And that puts me off because I think, I have to think of all this routine. And I remember my personal trainer used to say to me, you don't have to do that. If you do every day just 10-15 minutes of something, that's better than nothing. So I have to start thinking that way, and I will definitely go and do some now, please. Because that might not happen. I might sit down and think, do it tomorrow. Really want to start looking after my health more and more. Not that I live unhealthy life, but there's been so much more emphasis now on all the vitamins that improve your immune system. And one of you told me, when I said I take vitamin D3, someone told me that you should take it with K2. So I started researching it, and I'm amazed how important the K2 is, especially with the vitamin D3. So I have got some vitamin D3 and K2. And I also have some B6, B12, zinc and magnesium, I think. Now I have a confession to make, but I have to make a disclaimer first. This is just something that I've decided for myself, but I don't recommend anybody to do it. You need to definitely consult your doctor first before you make any type of that sort of decision. So this is just me, what I have done. I haven't told you, if you've been with me for a long time, you know that I've been suffering with depression for 20 odd years, and all that time I have been on antidepressants, and I have tried few times to come off of them. I am the type of person that doesn't like taking any drugs really. I believe in my own body, my immune system, and I think if you look after it, you probably can do without many drugs. But with depression is different. So I understand that. Anyway, I have come off my tablets few times, and every time I had to go back on them. I would just feel fine for a couple of months and then go really down. So at that point I said to myself, no, I'm never coming off of them. But always in the back of my mind was, I don't really want to be on them. You know, I don't, because as much as the antidepressants help you to cope with life on everyday basis, I feel like they suppress your emotions a bit. You know, your highs are not as high. You sort of on even keel. And also, antidepressants definitely suppress your libido. So you might say that was very strange to do this in these times. But I tell you why I thought I'd do it now. First of all, I am very highly strung, so I am quite a pessimist. And you find that pessimists are usually the people that get depression. I am always worried about things. I even worry if I've got nothing to worry about. And you would think in these difficult times, why would you do it? Well, I thought because I am in this cocoon with my closest family, my son and my husband. My husband is very supportive anyway, with the depression and all that, and very understanding. And also, I don't have any other stresses because I don't go out anywhere, and that is a conscious decision. I hate the way the world outside looks. I don't deal with clients right now. I am not doing nails, and I'm not gonna go back to it after this anyway. I don't go to the gym. I don't have all these different things. I know this is not, I mean, someone might say, oh my God, what? Because you have to do for your clients and go to the gym, that stresses you out. Yes, it does. Because I have to have everything organized. I have to do things in a certain order. And when I have like just 2 or 3 chores to do in a day that take me in different places, I sit there and I have to mentally prepare myself for it and organize them in an order that is most efficient. What is that noise? Yeah, so simple things like that would stress me out. And I know to some of you it might seem trivial and stupid, but when you think that way every day, it really mounts up. I don't know how to explain. If you suffer with depression, you will know exactly what I mean. So I thought to myself, all these stressy factors are out of the way. The only stress I have right now is what's going on in the world. But to be honest, this is not something that affects me so much personally because, you know, we all have jobs. We've got a house. We are not starving like other people in this lockdown. And, you know, before all this, I'm not a person that is that, I used to be very sociable, but with age, you know, I'm a real home bird. I like being at home. What I don't like is someone telling me what I can and cannot do. That's a difference. But I'm not one of these that goes to the pub all the time or restaurants all the time. Paul likes it more than me. I can shop to my heart desire online. So this really doesn't affect me in that way. I don't have to worry that I'm going to lose my job. My husband is going to lose his job. My son is going to lose his job. I don't have to have the stress of my son not getting education. I don't have those stresses. So when it comes to lockdown, this is not the physical lockdown, so much stress on me. The stress that I have is the worry where the world is going, and I worry what is happening to other people, and I worry about our children's future, what they're doing to our children. But it does not affect me personally, if you know what I mean. So I've explained that to myself, that, you know, you don't really have any stresses in your life right now, so maybe this is the best time to do it. And also, I still have lots of my antidepressants because I get them on repeat prescription every 3 months, I think. So I knew that if I started feeling low, because I know and I recognize the feeling now, I've got them as a backup and I can just straight away go back to them. Again, please, I can't stress enough, don't do it. It can be dangerous to just come off your antidepressants like this. I just made this decision for myself, and so just honestly, please don't just do it. I've done it and that's on me. I don't want to be responsible for anybody else's mental health. I'm just sharing with you my experience. So I would say this is the longest time out of all these times that I tried to come off of my antidepressants. So this is the longest time that I have been off of them. I think it's been 4 months now, and I'm okay. And I think I am going to attribute this also to vitamin D3, because like I said, I'm not a big drug taker. I'm talking about the legal drugs. Well, I don't take illegal drugs either. And I'm crap with taking vitamins. But of course, when all this virus happened, I started looking at ways to boost my immune system. And I found out so much about vitamin D3. Vitamin D3 is not only a vitamin, it's a hormone as well. And I don't know if you've heard of the expression, people call it a happy pill. They're supposed to, I think there was a study when they gave it to old people in care homes who never go out, so they don't get exposed to sun and are depressed, that it lifted their mood. And I take very high dose of vitamin D3. Again, you research it yourself. I know that in shops you can, I think the highest you can get is 4,000 whatever it is called. Let me bring my vitamins. Yeah, 4,000 IU. So I have these, and I think that's the highest dose that you can get. But I take 8,000, and I know you can take more. You can overdose on vitamin D3, but you would have to take every day so much and for a prolonged time. I probably won't be taking vitamin D3 throughout the summer because I will be outside. All you need is about 30 minutes in sunlight every day and you should produce enough vitamin D3. So I've got this box with the 4,000, and then I got the vitamin D3 and K2, and this is 4,000 of these. So I take one of these, so that way I get 8,000 of vitamin D3 and whatever the K2 is. And then I'm taking the zinc, magnesium, vitamin B6 and B12. Vitamin B12 is very good for your cognitive health as well, your brain health. So I don't know, I cannot tell, obviously I'm not a nutritionist, I'm not a doctor, but I can't think of any other reason that every other time I try to come off of my antidepressants, I would always go back down, but this time I haven't. Like I said, half of it is probably because all the other stresses have been removed from my life. But I have been taking vitamin D3 now since probably November. I should have started earlier, but I think I was started taking it every day since November. So in my opinion, well, I presume that maybe that helped as well. So I didn't know if you tell you about this, but you know, I've been so open about me and depression, and if people ask me now and again, I get some comments from my old depression videos. I don't obviously want to lie to people that I'm still taking them, But please, please don't do it by yourself. And if you do, it's on you. Like I said, this was my decision, and I know myself, and I know my thoughts and my feelings through taking antidepressants for such a long time, for 20 years, that I know as soon as I start feeling the feeling, I have the buffer, I still have the tablets, and obviously I can then speak to my doctor. So fingers crossed. And I must say, I've noticed that my mood is a bit different. I mean, the way I process things, it is a bit different. When I'm happy, I am really happy. And, well, sad is the same, like whatever I was, whenever I was sad. I don't know, I think I feel more in altogether, if you know what I mean. And yeah, I still have bad days, but that doesn't mean it's depression. We all have bad days. We all get upset. Depression is totally different. Depression is when you're depressed and sad for no reason. People will look at you and say, well, what you've got to be depressed about? And that's the point. So yeah, just being real with you. Okay, my lovelies, if I sit here, you probably gathered that I'm just sitting here yapping, so I don't have to go and work out. But I am going to do it, I promise. I'm not filming myself though. Do you know, I sometimes watch these workout videos, and they have amazing bodies anyway, because they're usually personal trainers, and they look so gorgeous and I don't know, and strong and beautiful doing the exercise. I think I look like a sweaty, out of breath, slimy, out of breath frog. I don't know why frog. Okay, my lovelies, I'm gonna go and do it. I will see you later.
Drink?
No, he's just had one. I'm gonna go and look in here. Come on, you haven't seen it from this side. No, he's deep there, he knows.
Too deep.
Is it too deep in there?
What about, Louis? There.
Another walk with Louis is getting really, really boring. It's really muddy here. But you know, when you keep going, which way should we go? Look, it's really wet here. To the same places.
We've got our lovely white trainers on.
Yeah, didn't realise it was so muddy. Look at this. Look how muddy it is. And I've got lovely white trainers on. Oh no!
The sketches. Come on, we've got to get through it.
What about going around here? Yeah, so I remembered this park. I used to come here with Max when he was a toddler, and the way I remembered it, it was obviously in the summer and it was very pretty, but I would have only been with him in one area where the playground is, and I had this idea that this was very huge park, but it's not. It's quite small and not that nice and it's very muddy, but hey ho, nothing else to do.
Standing here a while just to take it all in. Radio's
this is getting worse. It's so, we've just found across the road from that park, it looks like a farmer's land with a public footpath, but it's so boggy and wet. Both feet are all wet. That's the worst idea ever. But Louis is enjoying it. He's absolutely filthy. He's been in the biggest mud patch ever. Oh my god. Louis, this is really, really dirty. Right, I think we've done about 2 miles around that Poe's photobombing me around that field. Let me show you my trainers. So that's what they look like. My feet are freezing, so I can't say that I have enjoyed this walk, not at all. Louis is filthy. I always have blankets and towels in the car when we take him somewhere because he usually gets himself filthy. So we are quite cold. It's not a very nice day and we are obviously not dressed for it, so we are going to go home and have a warm cup of tea. Hello, I just have been to, my god, I forgot how to turn my car on. I've just been to the dentist and hygienist. God, I haven't been for such a long time. And my hygienist, because my old hygienist has left, and my new hygienist is Polish. So we had a good nata in Polish, nata chat. So that was very nice. She gave me some sort of, after she's cleaned my teeth, like a blast, almost like a sandblast treatment that makes your teeth look a bit brighter and shinier, I suppose. So yeah, that was quite good. One appointment down. Next week I have the dreaded nurse and, you know, the lady bits bit. So yeah, it was that's the first time I've been out for like ages and like anywhere in the world. You know, I go to parks and stuff, but yeah, it was very busy on the roads, and I think it's because my appointment was 3:30 and that's when all the kids are coming out of school, so loads of cars, people picking up their kids. So it looked quite normal today, apart from obviously masks everywhere. But yeah, so I'm gonna go home now and it's time to cook dinner. I don't know what to have for dinner today. Maybe jacket potato. Actually not hungry. I had today for lunch melon with parma ham. That was nice. But I'm not hungry now. I don't know what to have. Right, I'm going to go home now. I missed walk with Louis today, unless Paul hasn't taken him yet. He probably has, because we usually take him out about 4:30, 4 o'clock, so he's probably already taken him out. Okay, I'll see you later.